Hello, my name is Ty. I'd like to welcome you to my channel or back to my channel. This is Time Traveler. And today we're going to do something a little bit different and odd and strange and fun and all of the above. I hope. I did a thing and I'm really excited about it. And today I got a shipment of things to play with and decide if this is something that I want to go forward with. So I'm here today to do an unboxing with you guys and see what's in the box and talk about everything. And obviously, if you have questions, please leave them in the comments below because I would love to hear from you. Love to answer any questions that you have. Anyway, so let me grab the box and get the camera all set up and we'll get started. All right, here we go. See if I can do this without taking off the rest of my thumb. Had an argument with the mandolin and it won. So, yeah. I'm fond of my flesh being where it's supposed to be. All right. Ooh, packing peanuts, my favorite. These feel like the biodegradable ones. All right, good times. So let's see, what can I do here? So first of all, I guess I should tell you that this order is coming from Candle Science. I don't know if this is reversed or not. I'm just not that technically with it, and certainly not today. It's been raining all day, but this is from Candle Science, and these are wicks. I had purchased some candles from a reputable candle maker and was extremely disappointed with the tunneling, you know, when you light a candle and it just burns down the middle and leaves the hole outside. And so I remelted some of the wax that I retrieved from this candle that just basically blew through. And I won't show you the label, but this is the jar. And this is how a proper candle should look. It should burn down all the way. It should not leave a big thick ring of wax around the side where it didn't burn. So either they didn't do their product testing or their wick testing or their fragrance testing properly, according to what I have learned over the last week and a half. And this other candle, which I no longer have because I melted all the wax in it and put it in some smaller jars. And in the smaller jar, you can see that the wax, well, you may not be able to see because the jar is brown, but the wax is doing the same thing in this little jar. And so, very, very disappointed with it. I ended up being able to make 2 extra candles out of it. I'm going to burn it and melt it and burn it and melt it until I get all that wax used up because they were not inexpensive. You may recognize the jar. So here I have a fragrance oil, my favorite, fresh coffee. I hope it's as good as my coffee. And I think I bought 8 different fragrance oils. This one is Dragon's Blood, which I'm very, very excited to experience. And this fragrance oil is called Apothecary because, hey, everybody needs an apothecary. I can't wait to smell that. This one is Rosemary and Sage. This one is Bohemian Rose. So that should be interesting. I believe this was a free fragrance sample with my purchase. And this one is Vanilla Orchid. And that's probably going to be backwards on there. I really don't know, but I'm sorry in advance. I ordered because I like the brown candles in the little jars, and this was a lot smaller than I anticipated or that I really wanted, because all the larger sizes were sold out, and basically these are just for testing. They'll be perfect for testing. They're nice and cold right now. But I like an amber jar. I like the simplicity of it. I like the white wax with no color in it. And the wax that I chose is, get it out here. This is a Golden Brands 464 soy wax. And it's a 10-pound bag. And honestly, the shipping was cheaper to order 2 bags than it was to just order 1. Here we are back in here. I have a lemon verbena scented oil, and that's Bohemian Rose. I got a second one of those and a third one of those. There's probably one more in here somewhere. And here is my second 10-pound bag of soy candle wax. All right, and it looks like one more Bohemian Rose down in there. And then there's pumpkin spice buttercream. This was the free one. This was the free one. So, I don't know how much that is. It's 1 ounce. So that might do like 16 ounces of wax. So I'm going to play with this and see if it's something that I'm interested in, because it's really inexpensive. I got 2 of these. I ordered one because I got one, and I thought that it might take over an ounce to scent the candle. But I've been learning so much. I've been watching Black Tie Barn on YouTube. He has a wonderful channel, and I just like his very direct way of explaining things and educating. I'm gonna lose my mind trying to get these peanuts out of the way. But anyway, I liked his explanations and his directness and all of his tips, and he's been doing this for over a decade. And he just felt like somebody that I could trust without getting 5,000 different ideas from every different person. Let me pop that back up. From every different person on the internet, because everybody's different. Everybody has their preferences, whether it's scent or different waxes, and you just don't melt wax and stick it in a jar. And so having said that, I did melt the old wax from the candle that wouldn't burn properly. And it might be overwicked or underwicked. So the wick is probably maybe not big enough because it's not burning right, or else it's just their wax blend and how it reacted with the fragrance oil. That's my take from what I've watched on the videos. The other thing that really frustrated me is that I've been buying from Bath & Body Works their White Barn candles. And on the label on the front of it, it says that it's made with essential oils. Now, I've been an aromatherapist for 35 years, and I know that essential oils, because I also was a soap maker, essential oils have a burn-off point where they evaporate, and they're not ideal because they're not made for that purpose. They're made for other purposes. And so it said on there essential oils, and in my mind it would be clean. But what I learned from flipping the candle up on its end and reading the ingredient label, it's all made with paraffin. They're probably, and fragrance. And so the word fragrance tells you that it's not essential oils. Essential oils are essential oils on a label. I learned about proper labeling etiquette through a booklet that I purchased that told me exactly what the legal requirements were to label my soaps and their essential oils, because when I made soaps, I only used essential oils. And I know that in my soaps, the essential oil fragrance did not last that long. And I also know that when I added it to the hot soap batter, that it would smoke and not be happy. And so you try and hurry up and stir it in and hope that some of it stays. It made me feel good because I was making clean soap. I used to have I had dreadlocks for 8 years. And I had an online soap business via Etsy called Dreadfully Clean Bars. And when I moved out here in 2019 to the Carolinas, I decided that I didn't want to do that anymore. I kept all my equipment in case I decided I wanted to do it again. But when I did it, before I had a dedicated space, I had a Healing Arts Lounge in Tehachapi, California. And I didn't have to worry about dropping little grains of lye, which I had one grain land on top of my foot and that crap burns. So I didn't want to risk dropping it on the floor and having a dog or a cat step on it or eat it or whatever. So I just haven't had a dedicated space to do it and haven't really felt inspired to do it. So I have some knowledge in that. And I know that on a label, if it's fragrance oil, you have to write fragrance. And if it's essential oils, you have to put essential oils. So I got these fragrance oils and I've got the videos and I've got the jars and I have the double boiler to put it all together. And I'm excited. I'm going to probably spend the next 2 months, maybe 3, making candles, letting them cure for the 2 weeks. And then I've got a group of friends and associates that are going to test these candles out for me and give me their opinions on the fragrance and how they burn. I will create a template which will ask a set group of questions so that I can get some valuable feedback. And if it all goes well and if I love it like I think I'm going to, because I can still remember making candles in milk cartons with ice cubes when I was in Campfire Girls. I must have been 9 or 10 years old, and I absolutely loved it. So this is something I'm very, very excited about. If it works out, I may open my own candle business, and I've already picked a name for it. I'm going to keep that until the next video. It's a secret, but I'm very, very excited, and the beauty of this is that I can take this whole thing with me to Italy. So I can start it off here and I can take it to Italy and work on it there as well. And I've done my research about candles in Italy too. So it's a short video. I appreciate you coming along. I appreciate your loyalty. If you haven't subscribed, we get analytics that show us how many people watch videos and what their age group are, and if they're male and if they're female, and if they've subscribed and if they've not. And so I just want to say that there are half of the people that watch my videos that are not subscribed. And I want to point out that being subscribed doesn't do anything but bring my videos into your feed. It doesn't cost you anything. It's not like subscribing to Netflix where they're going to bill your credit card every month. It is nothing like that. And everybody, whether it's me or any other YouTube creator, we all rely on your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. That's how we grow as a channel. And that's what the algorithm uses to take our videos and show them to the group of people where this, where this niche belongs. So, wish me luck. I'll be posting more soon about how they look and how they smell and all the fun. And I will probably be posting videos of me actually making candles. And I am not a teacher. I am always, always and forever a student of even the things I've been doing for 35 years. So I will be learning this as I go. I will be screwing up. I will be making mistakes and having a wonderful time. I'm really excited about this. And I'm excited for you guys to share this crazy idea that just came upon me due to failed candles, multiple failed candles that I had, and the fact that I would always have about a finger's worth of wax in the bottom of these Bath & Body Works candles, and it felt wasteful to me, and I saved them all. I've got 13 empty candle jars in my bathroom. That's plenty enough to make me a solid candle to burn, and that way I hate waste. I hate not using everything up as much as I possibly can. And I love making candles. So, wish me luck. It was good to have you here. I appreciate you so much. And, I've always felt, even if nobody ever watched these videos, they're so much fun to make, I don't care. I do care, but I don't care, because I'm documenting my process. I'm documenting the things that happen to me and for me, because actually things don't happen to you, they happen for you. Even the bad stuff, it happens for a reason. And so I just am excited about this and looking forward to bringing you along on the journey. And again, thank you for coming. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. And I will see you soon in the next video. Ciao for now.